Hello, and welcome to Threat Hunting with Molly. And where, if the threats don't keep you up at night or scare the crap out of your CEO, they're probably not worth looking for. So, tonight, it's a bit fun. We have a mystery rat, a mystery Trojan, that we are going to see if we can fingerprint it. Because you always need a little mystery. And with threats being as fast as they are, well, there's going to be a lot of mysteries. All right, so I'm just going to throw this out there before we dive into the nitty gritty logs. If you're looking for a quick hunt, the big thing about this particular Trojan is still pretty common, but it uses W script to run on a bat file, and this particular bat file is just purely random. And it's in an uncommon directory, not one we see very often. So if you're looking for a hunt, go for it. Do you want to stick around? Let's take a look at the logs. All right, so I will show you, well, goodness gracious, this whole thing is full of odd, strange, and bizarre. So let's start with the PCAP oddness. All right, so here is what our PCAP looks like. Yeah. I think we pretty much said it. HTTP and DNS, we've got no strange of either. We've got some bizarre kind of reverse lookups. So kind of worth looking at. We can kind of do some background check on those, the 4112, 4967. And yeah, see what we can find. I think I stopped the network traffic on this before all of the infection took place. But also seeing some stuff I'm not used to seeing. I'm not used to seeing those kinds of pointers. It's a little different for me. As far as HTTP, we've got one, and that is simply, here, we'll get it out. There we go. Just a connection test. Okay, so it's pretty common. Nothing too strange there. So yeah, that is really all of our traffic. Now we do have some certificates. Now these certificates also are a little on the strange, particularly smartscreen.microsoft.com. So yeah, those are our PCAPs. No SMTP traffic. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so moving on to the next odd, let's dig into our actual logs. So now as we move into these, we're going to first start out with command line oddness because, well, I love starting there. So we're going to throw that in there, get ready for a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up to the top and point out a couple of the stranger things that I saw. All right, so first of all, here is the rats. That's all I know about it. Here's our first W script running a VBS. And then we have W script running a bat file. Okay, now we get some more strangeness. We've got W script running another VBE, but take a look at that directory. SVC monitor, that's not common at all for your Windows host. So that should stand out. The other one that we're really going to key on to is this one. As far as command line goes, this is not what I'm used to seeing. The random file name is fine, but the hyphen before the random argument, that's new to me. And I spent some time trying to figure out what this is. So we're gonna go into that next after we look at a few things. You might be thinking, well, let's take a look at hashes, right? Not too bad. Oh yeah, I want to show one more thing here, which reminded me a little bit of an elevated COM object. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, this one. That reminds me a little of TrickBot's UAC bypass, except that is not the CMSTP Lua SLID. I believe that one is event viewer, so I'm not entirely sure what that means. So, but it was interesting, so I thought I'd throw it out there. All right, now let's hop over to hashes. Oh my goodness, so much. So let's go up to the top, and we will first find our rat, which is right here. So we're going to take a look at these hashes as well pretty soon on OSN, but we've got that. The other hash that really stood out as being a touch on the unique side, as I find it, is a DLL. Review DLL.exe. Let me go down. Here it is. Right, so that's another one. And again, look, it's from that malicious directory that was created. So, all right, kind of bizarre. And we will take a look at those, and they are malicious, but there's some mystery as to what they are. Now, there are also, of course, we've got some security and system logs. So I'm going to hop over to security. Paste this in. We're going to look by IDs and point a few things out. Okay, so this top one, 5379, if you look it up, it is that credential manager credentials were read. So we've got some credential access going on, right? Someone's doing probably some scraping, trying to get some stuff. Moving down, the 94 is an account was successfully logged on. Now, I will tell you, in the 1 minute, maybe 4 minutes that this ran, I did not log on 94 times. So we definitely have some account manipulation going on there. One such example is, let me see if I can pull it up here. So we're going to kind of hook in on this one. But we've got a shared drive logging in as system. Okay, so now we've got some privilege escalation going as well. Just, oh my gosh, so fascinating. Anyway, I will let you take a look at that if you want to dig in. But so we've got weird. Well, okay, this is pretty run of the mill for malicious, right? Now, let's see if we can profile this. Okay, if you've watched the other videos, this does not look like Nanocore. And Nanocore, we went onto the system as well to take a look at things. And I double checked, but no Nanocore. So heading over to our great OS int. See what we can find. All right, so I'm just going to kind of jump around here. So the first one here, this part, this matches about what we saw. Okay, we saw an executable running WScript. Let's see if we can dive into this a little more and get a better picture. All right, now the files aren't the same. But a lot of the flow is we've got the random names about the same length. Oh, I don't think I like that either. Here. Okay, here we go. So we've got the WScript running the VBS. Now that strange command line that I pointed out before with the -p, well, it happened here as well. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so this definitely looks related. If we come over to another one, right? This is just another file that I found that looks really similar. Again, we've got the same basic flow, and again, we've got that strange -p. So I think we might have a new rat family going on. Online research didn't find any write-ups related that show that pattern, so that's kind of exciting. Moving on to another one. So here we go. Interesting. This one's named Chrome. So a little more Yeah, and here is the exact same thing with that same pattern. So, gosh, mysteries abound. What is this mystery Trojan? The sample I got this from is called DC Rat. One of the suricata rules in here, which I thought was fascinating, actually named it. Like there was a rule for DC Rat. Is it this one? No, not that one. Yeah, so Suricata has it as DC Rat CNC. What is DC Rat? I can't find the lookup. If you can find more information about this rat, put it down in the comments. We'll talk about it. We'll see if our hunt for that particular command line that has the two random names with the those were just research. This is an NJ rat. I took a look as well. It doesn't follow the same pattern. But yeah, if you can find something that matches this command line structure, share it. Maybe we'll make some news. Who knows? So I want to thank you so much for thread hunting with Molly and taking a look at our mystery Trojan. If we go back to our first hunt, dun, dun, yeah. So we've got general flow, the BAT and the VBS and the W script. But I would say a better indicator here is the random exe name with another random long random argument with a hyphen in the front of it. So thank you. Comment, subscribe, all of that great stuff. If you have something you want me to take a look at, see if we can find some stuff out about, put it in the comments. If you have hunts that are fantastic and great and the whole world should use them to find bad stuff, put that there too. So, all right, thanks. Until next time, again, if it doesn't keep you up at night or scare the crap out of your CEO, it's probably not worth hunting for. All right, take care.